INDI IEO on FTX. How can you participate and how can you take advantage of that? So first of all, my name is Marcelo and welcome to my channel here. I'm glad you're here, and this is the video number 6 of my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's dive in. And first of all, what is an IEO? IEO means initial exchange offering. That means when the company or product is going to launch their tokens or their product directly into an exchange. So in this case, it's going to be on FTX, which is a centralized exchange. So that's why we call the project as an IEO, initial exchange offering. Most of the time, you might have heard about IDO, which means initial DEX offering. That means the project or the company is launching their token or project directly into a DEX, into a decentralized exchange. So that's the main difference from an IEO to an IDO. Now, without further ado, let's go to the chart here. I will share my screen with you. And let's first dive in here the information of what is the INDI DG or the INDI IEO. It's a sub-DAO of Yield Guild Games, YGG, being built in association with Polygon to create a play-to-earn gaming hub within India. And INDI DG is building a platform where gamers will discover the future of gaming and embark on a journey into virtual worlds to create economic opportunities for all participants. And INDI DG made a partnership with FTX Gaming, as you can see here. And I will read the initial information here. Announcing FTX Gaming's official partnership with INDI DG for India gaming. This is quite interesting, guys. The Indian gaming industry is at once in a generation inflection point. India has over 400 million gamers, with the number expected to grow to 650 million by 2025. Gaming grew from $0.8 billion industry in 2019 to $1.8 billion industry in 2021. Even though with the pandemic, the value just raised. And this number is expected to cross $7 billion by 2025. And mobile gaming dominates, accounting for 80 to 85% of users and revenue. Investors have taken notice, and venture capital's funding to the Indian gaming ecosystem rose from $371 million in 2020 to $800 million in 2021. A number of factors underline this staggering growth, which means high low-cost wireless internet penetration, abundance of affordable smartphones, a young demographic, and a surge in good quality games. To pursue this opportunity, FTX Gaming and INDI DG are excited to announce an official partnership today to take on gaming in India. INDI DG is an official sub-DAO of Yield Guild Games, YGG, and aims to incubate and drive the adoption of Web3 gaming in India. And FTX Gaming supports Web3 studios, providing full stack infrastructure technology to integrate digital assets into their product in a compliance environment, advisory, and also funding via FTX Ventures. FTX Ventures, by the way, they launched their FTX Venture worth of $2 billion to fund those type of projects. And as part of partnership, INDI DG, who is incubating indie games as a part of its platform, we work with FTX to help studios integrate Web3 into their product using FTX white label tech platform and compliance. Gaming companies in FTX Venture portfolio and customer network will also have access to INDI DG's distribution channels, guilds, and on-the-ground team to launch their games in India. I will leave this link here so you can have access to the full information as well. Now, let's go to the next step. How to participate in the INDI IEO on FTX. You basically have 3 steps, all right? So now I'm gonna close my video here so you can focus on the information. And let's go for the first step, which is participating using the FTT token. The first thing you're going to do is you click on the main page of FTX, and then you see this pop-up message here. You click on this message, And first of all, by now you should have your account opened if you are one of my members in my group, and your account should be fully verified. All right. If by any chance it's your first time that you are seeing this video, or you never used FTX, you won't be able to participate on the IEO. But I'll still leave the link so you can open an account, and on futures IEO you'll be able to participate. So let's go here for the first way of investing, which is by staking FTT. So in preparation for the IEO, it shows here that you must submit your KYC level 2. So you have to send your documents, and by now usually takes 3 to 5 business days to verify your account. So in this case, if you haven't opened, you are not entitled for it. So I'm talking about just for users who have a verified FTX account. And you must have at least here 150 FTT staked on FTX. It's not just buying the FTT token, you have actually to stake. And to participate in the IEO, that you get more tickets if you stake more. So the IEO starts on March 8th, March 8th at 10 a.m. That's my time here on the clock. So you have to prepare funds to bid at least 350 USDT or US dollar, and at most 400 USDT and 5 FTT per ticket. Prepare funds to bid, so at least 350 USDT and at most 400 USDT and 5 FTT per ticket. Straight away here, if you're using the FTT, I will recommend straight away 400 USDT, because for the bidding priority, 400 will go before 350. All right. So you stake FTT to lock in your ticket allotment 24 hours before the IEO starts. So you actually have now 14 hours and 45 minutes by the time of this recording to stake your FTTs. Okay. Now let's go to the next step here. Participate in the IEO. Create your FTX account and complete level 2. That's done. You are all done here. Create your sub-IEO sub-account. So I created here. This is how it will look like. So you have the tab here for US dollar or USDT plus the FTT. So here you deposit 5 FTTs, and then I would recommend $400 straight away. The remaining 150 you can have in your main account or in your sub accounts, but they must be staked. Okay. And then place your bid. Use bid for INDI form below to submit your bid. And note that bids can only be placed between a specific time frame, which will be 10 a.m. March 8 until 11. So it's basically you have 1 hour gap. And this is my time, guys. Remember, you're going to have your time here according to your time zone. You will only be able to submit bids if you have completed level 2 KYC at least 24 hours earlier. Then you wait for the results. There are 3,000 accept tickets, so 12 million INDI tokens in total. And at 11 a.m. we'll raffle the allocations. They will go to the highest bidders. So that's why I'm telling you to bid for $400. In the event that there are 3,000 tickets, each bidding at 10 cents per INDI plus 5 FTT, we allocate randomly between them. And I'm almost sure that we're gonna have over 3,000 tickets. In case we had less than that, so you'll be basically selected, but probably more than 3,000 tickets will be included here. Within a few hours of determining the allocations, the traders will print to the winning buyers sub accounts, and you'll be able to transfer non-INDI funds out of the INDI IEO sub account. If you do not win, your funds will be returned. So you haven't invested, you haven't lost anything. If you bid FTT, but would have won the auction without it, the FTT will be returned, and all FTT paid will be burned. Step number 5, use your INDI. Any INDI purchased will be unlocked when INDI lists on FTX, subject to the FTX terms, services, and the token terms. Bid for IND. Rules. Each bid ticket if filled, will result in a trade. You pay your bid price and receive 4,000 ETH. You can enter the number of tickets you would like to submit. Each ticket is an additional entry for another 4,000 INDI tokens. Multiple could theoretically be filled. So example, if you bid for 3 tickets at a price of 10 cents plus 5 FTT, then you may end up buying up to 12,000 INDI in total. Each filled ticket would grant you 4,000 IND and it would cost you 10 cents per IND plus 0 to 5 FTT for a total of 400 and up to 5 FTT. You could be filled on anywhere between none and all of the tickets. Okay, this will be the best scenario, guys, but to be honest, this is very difficult to get more than 1 ticket. So there are 3,000 winning tickets buying tickets, so 12 million tokens in total. At 11 a.m. we'll raffle the allocation. They will go to the highest bidders. And as I said before, in the event that there are 3,000 tickets, each bidding at 10 cents per INDI plus 5 FTT, we will allocate randomly between them. So here, this is very important. Bids are prioritized in US dollar or USDT price, and the FTT order is a 0.875 USDT plus 5 FTT. Bid will be filled before a 0.0875 with 0 FTT, and bid and after 10 cents FTT plus 0 FTT bid. All right. The number of tickets here. So you can participate if you have at least 150 FTT staked on FTX as of 24 hours before the IEO starts. So 150 FTT staked will give you 1 ticket. 290 FTT staked will give you 2 tickets, and so on. And remember to include another 5 FTT tickets for each of the extra tickets that you want to participate. Computing stats for your account to be determine your maximum number of tickets. Check back in a few minutes. All right. And here on your bid tab, it will show if you have to place your bid. So that's the time here when you click, and the number of tickets here and the price. So you see here between 0.075 and 10. So which one is the most expensive? 10 cents. So I would recommend, if you're going by FTT token, go for 10 cents and 5 FTT. If you place 0 FTT and remember 0.0875, you have a lower priority. So to have the highest priority, 10 cents and 5 FTTs, that will be on your sub account. Okay, then you agree to the terms here and conditions. And then this part here, this link, submit bids between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. When this time comes, this tab here, this link will be opened. And then your results, your IEO results will be shown here as soon as the final allocation is determined. It will show if you have win the allocation or not. Basically, that's how it works. Now, let's go for Matic and YGG campaign. So this is the alternative way of applying for the IEO. And again, you must have your KYC level 2 verification done already. And now, this is the important. Deposit at least 1,000 Matic or 500 YGG tokens during the promotional period. And you see here, another way to participate in the IEO is through our limited time campaign, where those holding Matic or YGG token will be randomly drawn. To join this promotion, you need to complete the steps. And guys, this is really a great opportunity. FTX has done many IEOs in the past, and it was just with FTT staking. So this is a very good opportunity for investors who, I will explain in a second as well, for the investors with a small amount of capital to be able to participate. Okay, so after you deposit 1,000 Matic or 500 YGG, you'll be entitled as long you've done during the promotional period, which started on February 23rd and we go until tomorrow, March 7th at 13 hour UTC. And it works like this. 500 eligible FTX users who have completed level KYC number 2 or second level and have deposited 1,000 Matic tokens will be drawn to receive one INDI IEO ticket, or 300 FTX users who also have completed KYC level 2 and deposit 500 YGG tokens will be drawn to receive a ticket. All right, so in total, we have 800 users just for the promotional campaign using Matic or YGG. So if you have deposit Matic and YGG, in fact, you could win 2 tickets. You'll be participating with 2 tickets, okay? This we've covered already. Here we covered, yeah. For the INDI and Matic we covered, but I want to mention something very important here. So the promotional period for the Matic and the YGG tokens, you have 2 simple steps to be eligible for the reward, and this is important. We are talking about net deposit, okay? What I mean by that, it's net deposit of Matic equals users total Matic deposit during the promotional period minus users total Matic withdrawal during promotional period. So if you deposit 1,000 Matic and then 10 minutes later you decide to withdraw that 1,000 Matic, how much is going to be your net deposit? Will be 0, right? So I will suggest to leave the Matic or the YGG deposit until the end of the promotional period. Then you can decide what you want to do with your Matic or YGG. If you want to sell, send it to another wallet, but then at least you get entitled for the promotional period, all right? And the rewards will be 500 eligible FTX users who complete level 2 identity verification and a deposit of 1,000 Matic will be randomly drawn to each one win one INDI IEO ticket. And then the same for the YGG token, which will be 300 eligible FTX users. I will also leave this link for you so you can also check the whole information. And now let's talk about some previous IEOs on FTX. Here we have a list of 10 IEOs that previously happened on FTX, and I want to show this information here. The very first IEO on FTX was the token from the company, from the exchange called FTT, which was launched on July 29th, 2019, at the IEO price of 20 cents, and the price ended the very first trading day was $1.64. And in 2021, it hit its peak high at $85, giving a return on investment of 425x. And this was just incredible. And I want to show you something else as well. Serum, which was the next one, was launched on August 11th, 2020 at the IEO price of $11. And the price at the end of the very first trading day was $1.71. And in 2021, it peaked at $14, all-time high, giving a return on investment of 127x. So what you can start realizing here is that it can give you some massive returns, but sometimes it takes a while to give that. So it will depend on the market conditions. You can see here, for instance, Upvotes. It was launched on September 14, 2020 at the price of 1 cent, and the all-time high was 10 cents. So it gave a 10x return. And one exception here to the rule was Star Atlas, which was the second last one, which was launched on August 26, 2021 at price point 0.003, and the all-time high was reached on this very same day at 30 cents, giving a return of 100x. And this was because Star Atlas had a big hype behind. The market was still okay. We're not in the bear market at that time, and that's why we could manage to give here 100x. Unfortunately, I was not able to participate on this one. And the latest one was Side Option IO here, which was launched in January 18th, 2022 at the IEO price of 12 cents. And the closing price of the first day was 26 cents, but actually it peaked over 36 cents, and investors here managed to make 3x. So you see here that the previous 11 IEOs were very profitable. And you might ask me, what are the chances of INDI IEO being profitable? Well, you can see the previous 11 all profitable. So the chances of INDI IEO being profitable are very high. How much can go? That's a good question. We don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest. We are on a bear market, but the odds here are that we can make some money here if we get selected for the INDI IEO. How much can be? It's very hard to say, to be honest. But if we get 3x here on the bear market, I'll be very happy with that. All right. And I want to show some extra information here. If you invest with the FTT token, you need for one ticket, you need 150 FTT staked plus 5 to be unlocked. So in total in FTT, you'll be spending at the price of $40.24 at the time of this recording, you'll be spending $6,237.20 plus $400 for the allocation. So in total, you'll be spending $6,637.20 for one ticket. If you decide to go for Matic and YGG, it will be slightly cheaper for you, actually much cheaper. 1,000 Matic net deposits, remember what I mentioned about the deposits, times the price here was 1.4577, which will give you $1,457.70. And here is a little bit different from FTT. You'll be only entitled for one ticket. So it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 Matics, 20,000 Matics, you still get only one ticket. And remember, you must make a deposit into FTX account. And then the next one will be the 500 YGG tokens, also net deposit, and the price point was $2.67, which gives $1,335 for one ticket. And we also have some videos here that I prepared for you. You can check how to open the FTX account, how to transfer funds to FTX, and we cover the IEOs and also the previous ones. There, I will leave also a Glean airdrop campaign that's been happening here on to celebrate the INDI IEO on FTX. There's still 36 hours left, so you can participate. And total entries now 192,742 entries. And they will raffle $50 worth of INDI tokens for 20 winners. So that's a good opportunity here. And let me go back here to the video here. Perfect. So if you like this content, please share, comment here. It also helps me to improve the video content here. And I wish you all the success with the INDI IDO, and I wish you that you win. So that's all from my side, and take care.